Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 2. Back again to look at another new line, to me anyway. The Arosa Line, because that's what it says in front of me there. I'm pointing at my screen. I should really stop doing that. Yes, my first time looking at this. I've not done anything on it, not seen anything on it. We will, of course, do the training in the train, and then do a run along the line. If you're watching this on the YouTubes and you're new to my content, or even if you're not, then hello. This going out on Train Sim World Saturday. That's a day of the week. Other train content for me is something from Train Sim Classic on a Wednesday. On a Monday, some OMSI. On a Friday, one of the other streams that I do throughout the course of the week. And when I've got something new to look at, that goes out on what I call Random Sunday on a Sunday. There will of course be links in the doobly-doo below. One to where you can get this route for Train Sim World 2, one to where you can watch me live on the Twitchy thing, and one to join the Discord server. So yes, over the next few weeks got a few new lines to me anyway, and one new line next week to look at, but more about that at the end of this. So let's click on the thing. We'll do the training thing, which is the GE4-4-2 introduction, which is a 30-minute training thing. That's going to take a while then. Let's jump straight in and do that. The GE4/4-2 introduction. What happened to the 1? I've already got questions.
Welcome to this introduction for the GE442 locomotive in RHB red livery. During this introduction we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started.
Climb aboard what? There's nothing here. What am I climbing aboard? There isn't a train. How can I climb aboard something that isn't here? Unless it's due. Hopefully it's due. Otherwise I'm climbing aboard. Have I got the ability? They have words. I cannot give them words. Have I got the ability to climb aboard something that doesn't actually exist? Oh, I'm guessing it's over there. That looks very train-like over there. I've got to cross the tracks. Anything coming? No, I think we're okay. Should we just cross them like this? It seems slightly dangerous. Should we not cross at the crossy place? The crossy place. Oh, that sounds like a thing. Oh, we're going to there. Okay. And then we're going back to... Oh, hello. Why have we got to come over this? That seems very dangerous.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Will it? Oh, you're going to finish that sentence? No? Okay. Oh, I see. I couldn't get in this side because there's no door. Why have we got a steering wheel? Why is there a steering wheel?
Switch the master key to on to enable this cab for driving.
There's a steering wheel. Has anybody... Why have we got...
The reverser controls the direction of travel when power is applied relative to the driver cabin view. Set the lever to forward now.
Hi, Cryptic.
Headlights are important in letting others around you know that this locomotive is operational.
Okay.
Set the lights to the correct configuration needed for this service.
Rear lights to 1. Okay. And the front lights to 2. Oh, that's a thing. 2.
The control wheel is split into 2 zones. Bremsen and Fahren.
Sorry, what? What? Set the control wheel to -20. That's the wrong way.
The train vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop when driving in a passenger or freight formation.
Set the brakey to releasey. That's the wrong way.
The locomotive air brake only applies the brake on the locomotive. This should only be used when operating the locomotive without additional coupled vehicles.
Okay. Oh, set it to release. That's me. Okay, I'll do that. That one? No, I can't go far enough. Hang on, my mouse won't move. There we go.
The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone controls the power supplied to the traction motors and, depending on the weight of the train, also acts as a speed selector.
Okay. Set the control wheel to 1. Oh, hello, we're moving. There's movement. There's definitely movement. Yeah, I just want to do a thing. Thumbnail. Can we do that? Oh, we can. Oh, I see. So that's basically my throttly thing then. Well, it sounds good. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that. I'm liking. I'm definitely liking that. We'll go slowly because, oh wow, doesn't that look good? That's impressive. It's quite loud from outside though. I don't know quite why we're going this slowly, but we'll go this slowly. Oh, we got to stop. We got a red lighty thing up here. We better stop it. Do the stopping thing at that. So I got to turn my steering wheel to do the stopping thing. So can I? Is it coast? Oh, it does. Okay. And then I turn it the other way to do the braking, which it doesn't do. Okay. That went well. We gotta go through it again now. Okay, so brakes are... I didn't do the brake, did I?
Welcome to this introduction for the GE442 locomotive in RHB red livery.
Hang on,
During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures.
I know all this.
Starting and stopping the locomotive.
I know.
Coupling.
Yeah.
Loading and unloading.
Okay, got that.
Climb aboard to get started.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just run over here. Hang on, we got to run over there first. I'll just run around on the tracks. So yeah, don't use the steering wheel thing. It's not a single lever control thing. You use the separate brakey thing to do the braking. Okay, let's see if we can do this a bit quicker this time. Over there.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Yeah. We'll get in. We'll do the sitting down.
Switch the master key to on. The reverser controls the direction of travel when headlights are important in letting others around you know that this...
Yeah, and that to 2.
The control wheel is split into 2 zones. Bremsen and Fahren. The train
-20.
vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop when driving in a passenger. The locomotive air brake only applies the brake on the locomotive. This should only be used when the Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone controls...
Okay, we'll try that again. We got through it a bit quicker that time. Right, this time use the brake, don't use the wheel. Although it said I should use the brake up there when I'm on my own and not use the other brake. It's going well. It's definitely going well. Okay, so put that to off. Okay, hang on. Oh, for God's sake. How many attempts is it going to take me to... Right, third time. Third time's the charm. No brakes work. I think I should just go, right.
Welcome to this introduction for the GE442 locomotive in RHB red livery.
I know.
During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures.
Yeah, I know all this.
Starting and stopping the locomotive.
Yeah.
Coupling.
Yeah.
Loading and unloading.
Okay, we haven't got to the stopping bit.
To get started.
Okay, we've got to do the stopping bit before we can actually do the rest of it. I've never failed so much at learning to drive a train thing. Okay, so let's run over here. Run over there.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Will it? Okay. I never knew that. Right. Do that.
Switch the master key.
Master
The
key,
reverser controls
forward.
the headlights are important in letting others around.
Yeah, them to 2.
The control wheel is split into 2 zones.
That into minus
Bremsen
20.
and Fahren. The train vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop when driving in a passenger or freight formation.
That to release.
The locomotive air brake only applies the brake on the locomotive.
That to off.
This should
if
only
I
be
can.
used when
Thank you.
operating the locomotive without additional coupled. The Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The
Right. 3rd time's the charm. None of the brakes work. That brake didn't do anything. This brake didn't do anything. Reversing this does nothing. I think I'm just gonna this time. I'm just gonna take it really easy and we'll take our time. That's what we'll do. We'll take our time, and we just 200 meters, 12 kilometers an hour. It's perfectly acceptable speed. We'll stick with that. We'll see if we can actually do something. Right, 140 meters. Right, okay. I'm going to set this into thing. Does the actual brake do anything? No. Oh, God. Okay, I'm already starting to panic. No, it does nothing. Oh! How early have you got a brake? Right, okay, 4th time's the charm. It's all we're gonna do in this thing is just gonna do the training, isn't it?
Welcome to this introduction for the GE 442 locomotive in RHB red livery. During this introduction, we will go through the following procedures: starting and stopping the locomotive, coupling, loading and unloading. Climb aboard to get started.
Yeah, starting, fine. Not got an issue with starting. Stopping. We almost need to just pull off and just apply the brake. What's going to happen when we actually get, if we ever get to pull something? Okay, right. 4th time's the charm. I've never had a train.
A lot of your time will be spent in the driver's seat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Key.
Switch the master key. The reverser controls the headlights are important in letting others around you know.
Yeah. Lights into the 2.
The control wheel is split into 2 zones: Bremsen and Fahren.
That one into minus 20. I've done that. Hang on, is it because I applied the... Hang on. It's now not letting me...
The train vacuum brake should be used to bring the locomotive to a stop. The locomotive air brake only applies the brake on the locomotive.
Yeah, which won't
This should only be used when the Bremsen zone controls the locomotive's dynamic brake. The Fahren zone...
Right, okay. 4th time. What actually happens when I've got passengers on this thing? Am I going to be able to stop in 200 meters? I'm already starting to panic. Right, I'm going to do the coasting thing. See, we're accelerating as well. That doesn't help. Okay, let's just apply some brake. Also doesn't help that we're going downhill. Okay, right, so if I release the brake and then do that, okay, and then apply it again very, very slowly. Oh, panic, 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 panic. No, we're okay.
Now open the dispatch menu and contact the signaller to gain access to the occupied siding.
Okay, proceed at restricted speed. I haven't got a lot of choice about that, really, have I? Okay, so you can release. Right, we're going to go really slowly now towards these things. Hi, Shorty. Welcome to my 4th attempt to get a train to start and stop. It's going well. I am not taking any chances with this. I am just going to go extremely slowly. Yeah, the Arosa Line. Okay, maybe not that slowly. Or at least hopefully once we're hauling something, we might actually have brakes. Okay, do I just come off the power and let it coast? That's probably going to be a thing, isn't it? Okay, let's just come off the power. Okay, maybe go back on the power a little bit. Right, is it going to stop? Really? You're really going to stop 5 meters away? Oh, pants. Okay, so now I've got to get it to stop and then actually stop. It jolts on the power so quickly. Look, it just bounces back. Wow. I'm loving this route already. Already? I wonder if that's going to be close enough. Let's have a look. Let's get out. Yeah. Hang on, I've got to get back in again. Bear with me. There we go. Okay, set the train vacuum brake to full service. Set the control wheel to off. Set the reverser to neutral. Set the rear lights to 0. Open house 0. Front lights to 0. If I can actually click on them. Okay. Master key to off. And then go the other end. Grease Monkey 12. Thanks very much for the follow. Okay, right, let's go to the other end. Handle the doors around the other side. Right. That's the thing. Nope, don't do that. Climb up steps. Close the door. Sit in the seat. Right, master key to on. Rear lights to 1. Okay, front lights to 2. We've done this a few times. Yep. Reverser to forward. Vacuum brake to release. Locomotive brake to release. If I can do it in one movement. There we go. Stop at chur. Which might be easier said than done. That's making a noise. Although now we've got a bit of weight behind this, it might actually stop. Yeah, it's quite a lengthy training session, this one. I think made even more lengthy by me by the fact it took me 4 attempts to actually not run through a red light, but we'll skip over that. Does look nice though in the snow. So we'll do the training, and then maybe rather foolishly we'll do a full line run. What could possibly go wrong? That's quite an incline, 2.5%. I'm not rushing up it because I don't know how easily it's going to actually do the brakey thing. Right, 200 metres before I got to stop. Quite a long platform then. Right, if I did a coasting thing... Oh god, we got another red light. It's going to end badly. Right, I'm going to go for the brakes. Oh, they actually work. Okay, that's good to know.
Press the door release button for the appropriate platform.
Yay! We're letting passengers on board. Okay, so brakes are better now I've got carriages on. That's good. That initial trying to stop without any carriages, yeah, not so good. Okay, we've got a red light, so we've got to wait for the red light to no longer be a red light before we can do the moving thing. I'm guessing it will change as soon as we've got passengers on. But you never know, it might not. Lock doors. Okay, stop at stat 600 meters. Okay, so releasing the brakies and apply the power. It's definitely an interesting noise. There's cars. There's cars. Cars are crossing. There's cars are crossing in front of me. It's a roundabout. What? I'm sorry. We got to go round a roundabout. Hi, Hawkland. Oh no, they're giving way to the train on the roundabout. Of course you do. You give way to the right, and you give way to trains. Why wouldn't you? That's definitely a noise. It's not a rapid line, is it? I'm guessing it wouldn't be, being that we're in a town. Hopefully it picks up speed when we leave town. I don't know, I'm not quite doing the speed limit. But it's fine. It's the 3 on the wheel is making me hold at this speed. Oh, we're going to a single track section now. this train from like communist Russia. I don't know where it's set. I'm guessing Austria, something like that, because it's quite, looks quite Alpy. I do like the horn. Switzerland. Oh, there you go. There, it's close. Somewhere down there. Next Saturday, though, for the couple of you watching live, the new Isle of Wight 2022. It's good. It's very good. A couple of first look little videos of it coming up this week on YouTube. I will be streaming it next Saturday. Okay, so get ready to stop at this stop. Yeah, you're saying that cryptic like you know. I don't even know the British locomotive classes. How am I expected to know the Swiss ones? I've got no chance. That's handy. A slight incline means I've got to put much of the brake on. Look. Yeah, just to stop the train when there's a queue of traffic coming the other way. It's a sidewalk, not a station. Well, it's the... people are getting sort of on and off. It almost seems as though at the moment there should be something that's... we got a tram, not a train. But I'm guessing we will go out into the burbs and the countryside. Locking doors. 6.5 kilometers. That's a long way. Okay. Wow, it's a bit harsh on the acceleration, isn't it? Right, we've got a 30 kilometers limit coming up. Full speed ahead, Captain. Tonight, for those watching live, back with some farming at 6 PM. And then tomorrow lunchtime, my second attempt at doing Tourist Bus on a console, this time on the Xbox. Oh wow, that does look nice though. Okay, don't want to get done for the speeding thing. That does look properly nice. I hope the speed actually does increase from 30 kilometers an hour. Oh, is this a chain? No, I thought for a minute it might have been a chain driven, or one of those ones you can get them with got like the cog thing underneath, haven't they, when they're on steep inclines? But yeah, 2.5% is what we've seen so far. Got to be careful of the speed thing. It does look very Swissy. It's very mountainy. I should imagine being a passenger on this would be lovely. Just sat looking out of those windows. I'd be quite happy with that. Better than being out there in the coldness. It's a bit strange having a steering wheel in front of me, but you know, if it works. says a 33 kilometers an hour speed limit in 600. What sort of speed limit is 33 kilometers an hour? It does look nice. Okay, I had some issues with stopping the train initially, but it does look really nice. It actually sounds really nice as well. Yeah, 20.5 miles an hour. It's a bit exact, isn't it? It's a throttle. So you turn it one way for the brake, turn it the other way, well, a dynamic brake sort of thing. Yeah, 2.3% incline. That's quite an incline. But it's nice trundling alongside the river. If I go to number 6, will I speed? Oh no, number 6 is 30 kilometers an hour at this incline. Oh, I seem to be in a tight corner. Blimey. Oh, it does look lovely. 5% incline. Wow. 6%. How does this thing maintain traction in the winter? It's a bit tunnely. Sand. Well, yeah, I suppose. Lots of it, I should imagine. And this is just the train training thing. It did say it was half an hour's worth of train training. The training on the train. No, there isn't a passenger view in Train Sim World 2. See, now I'm going to pick a full line run to do, but I've got to make sure. So we want to start because I don't want to be going downhill, because I think downhill will be harder than going uphill, but I don't know if it's all uphill or if it's a combination of up and down. Normally I think with these sort of things it would be just all the way up and then all the way down, because constantly braking is going to be trickier than just leaving the throttle. So if it goes Luen, that's uphill. If it goes Luen that's going to be downhill. I can see why the speed isn't that high now. It does look lovely. Does look really nice. Snaking our way up the mountainside like a snake. very snakily. It's quite easy from a driving point of view. I just set the throttly wheelie thing at position number 6 and just leave it there. Coming down again, definitely trickier. It is odd how they chose this bit for the training and why they couldn't have stopped it. I suppose in all the training ones you go to one station. It just seems a bit, unless this is these are the 2 closest stations potentially. I don't know, we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know what the green, yellow and red is under the gradient. They never mentioned that. Signalling system of some sort? Traction thing? You think if they've implemented a new thing that they'd tell you about it, wouldn't you? That's a dark tunnel. Right, we've still got 3k to go. It's more of a flat gradient now. But the speed selector wheelie turny thing is maintaining this 30k for us. Because normally if that had been set as a power level, as we flattened out, we would have sped up. But it's not, it's going to maintain that speed then. I wonder if it will work on the way down. I doubt it. Okay, so slowly down to a 30 limit, and then we're back to that 33 kilometers an hour, which is a really weird amount. Oh, wow, that's uphill a bit. Blimey, it's straight into a 6%. I wonder if that's the most it can cope with. Tunnel. Yeah, I imagine being a passenger on this, so it'd just be awesome. The views would be amazing on this line. looking out over those views. Should be so nice. Alright, 1.7k to go. Yeah, I hope when I do the full line run then it's uphill, not downhill. That's a bit dark in there. Wow, that's a nice view. Again, probably one of those lines where, because we're doing a slow speed, the overall length of the line's probably not that much, but it's going to take you, I think it's an hour is the full line run. It'll take you that long to get through it because you're not doing, doing 20 miles an hour. Oh blimey, that's a bit of a drop down there. Right, 900 meters to our stop. I'm guessing that'll be the end of the training, which was only supposed to be 30 minutes, but I had some issues. Alright, 600 meters. Or maybe don't come off the power that early. Yeah, forgot it was quite an incline. I thought I'd be able to coast a little bit towards the station. No, not when you're going uphill. It's definitely a bit twisty. Oh wow, that's a view. Right, 100 and something meters on the train waiting to come down, look. Because we're only single track in this section. Set the train vacuum brake to full service. Just done that. Exit the cab. Oh, okay. I'll get out then. Out.
Good work. That is the basics covered. A manual can also be obtained that explains the full functionality and features of this locomotive.
Actually, it only took me 4 minutes longer than it said it would take me just to do the full thing. Okay, let's go back to the main menu then. Let's do a 4-line run. What can possibly go wrong? I just got to hope we do a uphill bit. So that's the train we want. So it's an hour and 7 minute, hour and two. Arosa to Chur to Arosa. Oh, which way did we just go? We want to go start from Chur, don't we? And go up. So that would be the route we just done. Yeah, we want to do Chur to Arosa. That's what we want to do. Yeah, uphill then, because we did Chur to a thing last time. Hopefully this is right. We go uphill again. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. Unlock doors. So on the right. Warning lights. Headlight selector. 2. Rear lights to 1. Train lights to on. Okay. What about the dash lights? Why haven't we got the dash light, cab lights on? No. Rear view mirror. Okay. Oh, instrument light dimmer. Max. Okay, maybe they are on. Okay. Wait until 10:07. Oh, lock doors. Okay. Right, stop at Chur, stat in 627 of the meters. Okay, is this brake off? That's on full service. Let's take that off then. Release that. Reverser. I can't bring to forward until I've got the train. Okay, fine. Oh, and put the key in, that's right. Master key. Oh, that's why the lights didn't come on. Right, now. That into release. Them into release. There we go. Right, stopping at Chur, stat. Go via Leuven. Stop at Piest. Langwijs. Literally that place. Happelsgruber. And Arosa. So not many stops on the line. Oh, and it's not snowy now. I wonder if that would be oh, actually, yeah, we haven't got any snow. There's no snow on them there hills. Right, we got a red in 1.1k. Wow, that looks so different with no snow. Right, so 20 kilometers an hour. So we got a red light after the station. That's fine. So at least we know, well, as far as we got last time anyway, this is going to be uphill, so that's going to be easier. But this is a 4-line run now. It should be an hour, so perfect. Yeah, it looks really different with no snow on the ground. Right, so here's the stop up here that we stopped at last time. That isn't a stop. That makes sense. There we go. Unlocking the doors. Passengers do the getting on and off thing. Yeah, I'm liking this already, mainly because it's quite easy. It's quite, apart from the stopping bit initially. Okay, go via Luen Castiel platform 2. So not stop at it, go via it. It's definitely a bit of a forceful initial acceleration. Right, so number 4 on the power thing takes us to 19/20 kilometers. So if I go number 5, is that going to take us to 25? Yeah, so we can just hold it there. When we get to the 30 up here, then we go to number 6. It is like cruise control, you'll just maintain the speed. Gosh, imagine this would be stunning in the summertime as well. Yeah, so it's the same bit of line we just went up in the practice thing, where we get to see it without the snow. Oh, here's the 30 sign up there on the lamppost, look. So once the whole train goes through, that'll be up to 30. And then it'll be 33. Right, no, wrong key. There we go, so that should maintain 30 now. Logically, I think there'd be more stops than this on this route. Well, it's certainly up there already for me in one of those just really chilled routes you can do. Certainly if you do it this way, if you're going uphill. Although we only went as far as Luen, so we don't know if it then comes downhill the other side. It could do. Sense of deja vu going on here. So yeah, so no matter what speed or what the incline is, it should maintain this speed. Well, certainly going up anyway. Going down, maybe another matter. Underneath a snow shelter. Yeah, the scenery looks just as good. Well, probably a little bit better with the snow, but looks just as good without it. And fairly easy, as I said, from a control point of view. I've just set it on number 6 and just leave it alone. So there's no time we're actually due at the go via. Don't know why we're not stopping there though. Hi SimHub. Welcome to Train Go Slowly Uphill Simulator. But Train Go Slowly Uphill looking really nice simulator. How's my Saturday? We're only halfway through, but so far so good. Filled up the car with fuel. I think the contents of the tank of fuel is now worth more than the car.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to Insanity. Honest answer, not really. There was only 4 of us. We had issues with well, Streamlabs not showing the chat on screen all the time. Yeah, for those that like a bit of Train Sim World 2, a couple of videos coming up this week with the new Class 484 and Isle of Wight 2022 line releasing soon. I've got a couple of bits of content coming on Tuesday and Thursday, rather oddly. And then next Saturday I'll be streaming that. So we'll do some of the scenarios from the Isle of Wight 2022 next week, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, may not be streaming on Tuesday. I don't stream Mondays, but may not be streaming on Tuesday next week because it's going to be like 37 degrees outside, which means it's going to be 40 plus inside. We're in this room. Right, 3k to go. Yeah, next stream after this one for those watching live. Back tonight with some farming. 6 p.m. start. A few hours on our multiplayer farm. And then tomorrow lunchtime, attempt number 2, starting again in Tourist Bus on a console. This time on the Xbox, as it failed completely on the PlayStation last week. Right, 2.7k to go. We've still got green lights. I thought this would be nice and chilled, being that it's electric. I didn't realise it would be this chilled. Yeah, well, yeah, it wasn't a case of I couldn't open the map without taking a screenshot on the PlayStation. It was that I couldn't open the map. And in order to proceed through the initial startup of the game, you have to open the map. So I will be checking before I start streaming tomorrow that I am able to open the map. Right, 2k to go to Luen Castiel. Scenery does look really nice in this. Reminds me of Flight, because literally I just started out from the station, set the power, and now I just sit back and take my hands off all the controls. Yeah, the initial thing we did was in snow. The training thing. Right, into another tunnel. Not broken the train, there were issues. Right, so it's not a stop up here, it's a go via. That was a view inside a tunnel. This whole trip can't, actually no, it might be, because it's not very long, is it? If we're doing 20 kilometers an hour or 30 kilometers an hour and it takes an hour, the whole thing's only going to be 30 kilometers, so it could just be all uphill. we've still got a green and back down to 30 limit in 1 kilometre, but that's fine because we're under that anyway, so I haven't got to touch the controls. Always good. So yeah, next week might be a change of plans because of the heat on Tuesday. May not stream at all on Tuesday, so stream tomorrow lunchtime, then back on Wednesday with some Train Sim Classic. Thursday will be a first look Thursday, again looking at a new game, Sonority, next week. Friday night, then might do the flight that we would have done on Tuesday. Saturday lunchtime will be the Isle of Wight 2022 route on Train Sim World 2. Saturday night, more farming, and next Sunday something. Potentially. Right, 400 metres to our go via. We've still got a green. Then it should tell us how long it is to our next stop. Hopefully, anyway. Actually, we've got a red now. So we've got to stop here anyway. Oh no, we got a green again. Okay. So stop at Piste. In 4.4k. More of the uphill then. So there aren't many stops, are there? Piste, Langvies, Litz, yeah, that place, and then stop at Arosa. It's definitely easy from a train controlling point of view. Hang on, so Piste is in 4 kilometres and we're due there in 14 minutes. Blimey. It's not going to take us... No, actually it might take us that amount of time. This is definitely uphill. Downhill would be interesting for sure because you're just going to be controlling the brakes all the way. It gets very dark in these tunnels. Normally what happens in tunnels, unless they've got lights in, because lights in tunnels are a thing. They've got electricity underneath there. Why don't they put some lights in? Or if you've got a train driver that's scared of the dark? Right, 3.4, 3.3k. This is the most chilled route I've done in Train Sim World 2 for a while. Certainly better than the SNCF thing, no, the LGV Mediterranean thing, which was just stupid. Yeah, if you want a nice, easy, chilled route to do in Train Sim World 2, yeah, this is a good one. Set the power, sit back and watch. Uh, 30 limit coming up, we're fine on that. 1.5k we got a green, 2.8k we got to do a stop. What about American route I did last week? Oh, Cane Creek. That was alright. That was quite chilled as well, wasn't it? I'm looking forward to the Isle of Wight 2022. I've done a couple of bits. I've done the training and the introduction thing, which you'll see on YouTube videos this week. Then I'm going to stream that next week. I'll do the scenarios for that, and then what I'd like to do then, maybe the week after, we'll come back and do it again, but then I'll do a line run in each of the 3 different tube trains I've got, which I think I should be able to do. And that could be interesting. So a couple of weeks on the Isle of Wight, and then there's still a couple more routes on this that I've not done any content on. So we've got those to do. So plenty of stuff in Train Sim World 2. Then we'll start going back through some of the routes I haven't done for ages, as well as then whatever new routes come out. So yeah, Train Sim World 2 sticking to a Saturday lunchtime for the foreseeable future. Alright, 2.4k to our next stop. And you've got 3 more weeks worth of content for First Look Thursday. So 3 brand new games to show. None of which I've played myself yet, so as always I'll be playing for the first time on the stream on a Thursday. Hopefully they go better than the house building one we did last week. The game's really good. Actually, I'm going to do more on it. But I got a bit confused. Surprisingly. But after I worked out what I did wrong on the first house, I will be doing more on that. So I think it's got a lot of potential. But yeah, Sonority is this week's game, which is a musical puzzle adventure. I got 2 more games lined up after that. And then I'm probably going to end up getting Season Pass. So I'm sure there'll be lots of random games that I can do thanks to Season Pass. Right, 1.4. See, why were we stopping at this place? 1.4k to Piest or Piest. This is such a chilled route. It's just going uphill at 30 kilometers an hour for an hour. Right, 900 meters. I'm going to start getting prepared to do the slowy downy breaky thing. Surely at some point we're going to run out of mountain. We can't keep going up. I'm just wondering if this thing will ever go faster than 33 kilometers an hour. Right, off the power. And stop. So a bit of an island platform. It's a really good game. It's a really good route as well. Very chilled compared to some of the other routes that we normally do. Wait till 10:42:52. We've got to wait a couple of minutes. Okay, gives us an opportunity then. I wonder if we can we have a look inside the carriages. Hi, Secret Spy. Oh, we can do. It's a train. No, it doesn't shoot flames. Oh, that's cool. So we've got a handbrake here we can apply on the carriages. I suppose if they're left. Oh, I need a pee. We can't go in. No, it's electric. Okay. Nice view. Very nice view. Suppose we should get back on board. We got to go in a minute. Literally a minute. Oh yeah, we can go down here. Okay. Can't see the purpose of that, but fair enough. We can sit. We can sit. What? What? A little tiny stall. It's like, where's the other driver going to sit then? The spare one. I don't know. Oh, we put a little stall in down there for him. It'll be fine. I get a nice big comfy seat. The backup driver gets a little tiny stall. Yeah. Right, lock doors. Right, 2.9k to Langvis. It's definitely a jolt. Right, so set the speed to number 6. Off up the hill we continue to go. So we must be roughly on time then. Or that's why it held us, because we were early. Yeah, I'm liking this route. It's very relaxing. At some point, surely, we're going to have to go to the top of this mountain hill thing, whatever it is, Hilton. I think any hopes of doing more than 30 kilometers an hour for the whole of this line are probably out the window now. Yeah, stunning bit of scenery. Okay, I'm going over there to the right. I didn't expect to turn left quite so much when we were going over there to the right. It's always brilliant. These lines obviously exist in real life, and the engineering that goes into connecting places like this by rail. It's just stunning, you know, the bridges and tunnels and cuttings and things they have to put in just to get this single bit of railway line. Which I love engineering like that. I think we're almost going to be early again. Oh wow. That's impressive. Sometimes lines in Train Sim World 2 disappoint me, like the whole LGV thing. Sometimes they really impress me. This is just, this is definitely one of those routes you can just jump in. If you just wanted to chill and do something that's just, you've hardly got any involvement in, to be honest, and just sit back and relax. This is the one. This is so cool. Oh, that bridge over there. Blimey. So we're definitely zigzagging our way around the valley. We haven't really gone downhill much on this. It's all been flat or uphill. Okay, I thought I'd try a bit of coasting then. Didn't realise it would actually go back uphill that much. Definitely hard on the power. It's not like you let the power in gently. You go to that first stage and it's bang. Yeah, I might change my mind if I go downhill. That could be a bit tougher. Okay, and we come to the next stop. Is it going to be on... I'm guessing it's going to be the right then. Okay, I'm guessing it's the left then. There you go. So it might be on the outside. It's not, it's on the inside. Dangerous, isn't it, if you've got another train coming the other way? So there's no actual platform there, but those are the doors it's told me to unlock. It's only that middle one that's right on the, well, the road, basically. Yeah, just get out on the road, it's fine. So you've got red down here. So are we waiting for another train to come through? I'm guessing we are. Or is that going to change to a green? Oh, we got a green in 14 meters. Okay. Right, straight to number 6. Cross another bridge. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a bridgie. Right, so you got 2.1k to go to there, and then it's has passport thingy and Arosa. Yeah, definitely a really picturesque line. And still going uphill. Definitely pick the right direction rather than go downhill all the way. One of those jobs in it where you just wouldn't get bored of your job, would you? Just sat looking at this view every day. That's not a bad day at work, is it? Right, 1.3k. So next stop. So yeah, stream after this is back tonight at 6 o'clock with some farming on our multiplayer farm in Farm Sim 22. Tomorrow lunchtime, another attempt at starting again in Tourist Bus on the Xbox. And then potentially not back till Wednesday next week because of the heat. Wednesday will then be some more trains. Train Sim Classic, looking at a new line. Thursday will be some more First Look Thursday. Friday night will either be something multiplayer, and then I might do the flight that I was going to do on Tuesday next Sunday, or will be the flight. Saturday lunchtime will be the Isle of Wight line for Train Sim World 2, the new one. Next Saturday night more farming, and yeah, next Sunday then potentially some flying. Right, 700 meters to the next stop. Hi, Liam. a tad on the mild side today. 20 degrees here. It is rather nice. Right. Yeah, I put some washing out to dry at like 7:30 this morning, and I bet when I go down after the stream it'll be dry. No, it's not grown actually. It won't be cut. Don't need to cut it this week. I'll do it next week. There we go. Okay, unlock doors. I'm guessing right. Yep. So the platform thing seems to be. Odd how the platform's in the middle of the track. Oh, I suppose you just walk over. It's not like trains are coming through every 3 minutes. What a lovely part of the world this must be. Platform's lower than the train. Well, it's generally the way, isn't it? It's like an American platform, really. Wait until 10:58, 57. I think we can wait 20 seconds, so we're not doing too bad on time. So yeah, we will end once I've done this route thing. We've got 2 stops to go, I think. Go via Hasborg Gruber or Grusa, and then stop at Arosa. So another 15 minutes. That's perfect timing. I'll say next week, the Isle of Wight 2022, which is really good. Hang on. Go via. I may have opened the wrong doors. Hang on, we got a red. So I'm guessing we are waiting for a train to come down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rolling backwards. Rolling backwards. Yeah, there was some backwards happening there. Okay, we'll try forwards again. Ah, here comes the train coming down the... Right, we'll apply the brake and wait this time. It's got a bit quick, wasn't he? Right, is it going to change now? Is it going to let me go through the go through place? Surely it's not going to wait for that train to move. Oh no, there you go, we've got a green. It's definitely a jolt when it accelerates. Alright, back up to a 30. So I go via in 1 kilometre. And then on to our final destination. And it's still going uphill. This is 30 kilometres of route just constantly uphill. Unless you're going the other way, obviously, then it's downhill. Yeah, it looks good in the snow, but I actually really like it without the snow. It reminds me a bit of Railroads Online, going through here with all the trees. Alright, 700 metres to our go via. And we haven't had any downhill sections at all yet. We've either gone flat or uphill. But from my point of view, it's been a very chilled route because I've literally just set the power at number 6 and just sat back. I haven't really had to control much at all. Wait till next week when we're on the Isle of Wight, when the stations aren't very far apart. I've got to do the accelerating and the braking thing a bit more. Right, here's our go via, and then it's on to the final station. Uh oh, we got a red. I just spotted that. I'm guessing we're waiting for another train. Oh no, we've got a green. So stop at Arosa in 1.4 kilometers. Is that the final? Yeah. So we're not due there for another 6 minutes. I thought it was going to be further than that between these two. Yeah, what a great line. And it has been uphill all the way, apart from the flat bits. Okay, so why isn't that distance at the top coming down? Why is that still saying 1.1 kilometer? Unless the distance marker's a bit broken. Oh no, 1 kilometer. Unless we're just not getting any closer to it. Oh, there we go. So yeah, even the heritage routes like the West Somerset Railway, we've done more than 20 miles an hour. I think this has got to be the slowest continuously speed line that I've done in Train Sim World 2. But actually a quite enjoyable low speed line. Yeah, I don't think that was this slow for the whole thing though, was it? That was like 35 miles an hour, I think, wasn't it? At Cane Creek. This is like 20 miles an hour. Oh, we've got a bit of a downhill section here. Oh, we got an exclamation mark now in the green thing. That's new. Yeah, we're not getting any closer. It's 825 meters. Getting further away now. It's 826 meters away. We're getting further away from the end point. I think it's because we're going round and round and round. Oh, there we go. No, we're getting closer again now. Oh yeah, it's beeping at me now. It applied the brakes. Well, I'm 500 meters away from the... What brake did you just apply? Okay, it's locked the brakes out. Yeah, I don't know why I applied the emergency brake though. Yeah, it's got the red thing up on there. Yeah, I have no... if I go full service and then release... No. Train brake. It's definitely done a thing. What if I... Ah, there we go. I've got to do the AW... I've got the acknowledge you thing. There we go. That was like an AWS warning then. Because I didn't acknowledge the AWS I didn't see. It put the brake on. First time that's happened in the whole route. Right, and we come to Arosa. There's a train coming the other way, starting its journey downhill. And stop. Oh, that's quite lakey. Pondy. Pondy lakey? Lakey pondy. Pondy pondy. There's boats on it. It's not that big, surely. Unless there's a lock or something. Just take you out of it. I don't like it. Lots of speakers. Oh, now it shows me there's a window. Not so keen on the mirror being just there and angled towards me that you can't see anything, so they fold the mirrors in. I'm guessing to go through the tunnels. Oh, you're going to lower the blind. I don't know why you want to do that, but okay. Oh, that was creaky. That was quite cool. Lock right. There we go. 25 kilometres. That's all it was from end to end. Wow, that's a short line. Is that one of the shortest? I think it might be one of... No, I think Isle of Wight's shorter, isn't it? There we go. A 4-line run and the training done. Hey, that rhymed. On the Arosa Line. Let's get some audio back. Next Saturday, that one there. Isle of Wight 2022. That's what we'll be doing next Saturday lunchtime. Some scenarios on that. A couple of videos on it coming out on YouTube this Tuesday and Thursday. So keep an eye on that. And then we'll be streaming that next Saturday at midday. Next stream, though, back tonight in, 4 hours' time with some farming on our multiplayer farm. And then back tomorrow lunchtime with another attempt at starting again in Tourist Bus on console. And then I reckon it'll probably be back on Wednesday for some more trains. Thursday will be First Look Thursday. Friday night we do something multiplayer. Saturday lunchtime, Isle of Wight. Next Saturday night, farming. And next Sunday we'll do the flight that we were going to do on Tuesday. So plenty of content still to come over the rest of this weekend. So thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company for the last couple of hours. And to this lot as well. Thanks to Larwood, Nightbot and Shorty for doing no moderation, to Dave and Grease Monkey for following. Thank you very, very much indeed. I will be back then with potentially a couple of idiots in 4 hours time. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.